Yes?
Did you find something? You have that look again. Well, that's a start. I found some unusual stains. I don't think they're blood, but they are rather odorous. So it is. But what would that be doing here? Of course. The same group we met on Motario Cozy, as I recall. I've heard they're aggressively isolationist. As for what that has to do with the leaden key... At least we know where to look next. Though if this becomes anything like our encounter in the Defiance Bay catacombs, well, I hope we get our answers before the bloodbath. That symbol. It looks like the one we saw on the abandoned ship.
You keep turning up like a chipped Azada.
Something keeps drawing me back to Oreo Koiki, I say.
Don't let Awata hear you say that. You went into the jungle for animal hides, I say, and found yourself in an empty clearing. Akira, silence is wise. You turned around and retraced your steps back to your ship, where it was safe. Not if you cannot listen. If you came to blunt my teeth with chatter, try to keep it short. We remember the old compact with the Nekataka Queen. Do you have her treaty words? Akira, the Queen must be desperate to send you, I say. Rasari will be expecting you inside. Seeing as you've earned your way up from nuisance to guest, find me if you feel like trading.
I've got it. On it.
Akira, what now? Do not eat this. It is infested. The wood-strangling wasp planted its larvae in this Koiki. I will alert the others. Do not eat it unless you want insects to burrow through your windpipe and hollow you out from the inside. Buparo is our mystic, convinced that the whole fortress will come crumbling down if he doesn't keep to his daily devotions. As for the rest, ask around. I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. You're in luck. I am the only one on the island who trades with outsiders. Akira, what now?
Speak your mind. Ngati smiles on you,
I shall put it to good use.
Right.
Did you notice their face paint?
The handsome fish leaps into my net once again, I say.
Wata, how is my little Koiki?
Rotten, pungent. All the reasons you didn't fight when I gave you back to the sea.
Ikera, we were. Briefly and purposefully.
I did not think you'd swim back, fish.
I am here on business.
Not pleasure? Tell me what they have done with the true Takehu.
You are a delight as ever, I say. Keep the tribe safe, Wata.
It is what I do. You keep swimming, Takehu. It is what you do.
Maybe the spear's a gift for us?
Silence! The outsider must leave. Oreo Koiki will not be parceled off and bought with foreign lies. Only the handsome fish can stay.
Ruasari would never let that happen. Where is your confidence in our Ranga?
Akira, you will not have a chance.
We are no better than the outsiders if our Mataru act like inhospitable savages. Where is the courtesy and welcome of the Wahaki?
If you have such love for outsiders, let this one speak for himself. You are not the first to speak in honeyed words while caressing a hidden blade. If the outsider turns on us, I say I will drag you through Tangaloa's maw with me. For all our sakes, may I be proven wrong.
On behalf of those who remember our manners, welcome to Oreo Koiki. Ikira, I say circumstances have made us rough around the edges. Outsiders come with cannons, nets, torches. They do not come to talk. We safeguard any land that the trading companies have not stolen out from under Anakaza's throne. The islands will fall if the tribes do not recall our past and Ngadi's covenant. Ngadi bade her followers to protect the islands, the tribes, and the luminous Adra. For this, she gave us the power to shape her domain. If we fail in our charges, the birthright of the Huana disappears. The Wahaki remember this. The Kahanga, they forget.
Some of us remember. What we choose to do with the memory is ours to decide.
We lost much of ourselves when Cataclysm scoured the Deadfire. Somewhere among the islands, there's a place where we... Ikira, my apologies, but I should say no more. Ask. I am pleased to be making a new friend. She is our Ranga, and the strength of our tribe. I have never seen her without a mouthful of koiki. Even in battle, she wears a bandolier of fruit. A spirited, passionate, and very hungry woman is my Risare.
Takera, I doubt he even knows the meaning of the word.
I'm familiar with the foreign obsession with vows. When it strikes Risare's fancy that we should sleep under one roof, we do so vigorously. Some think I influence her judgment, but they have the wrong of it. My back is too fragile for the weight of authority, I say.
What do you need?
I got time.
Sure.
That mural. That's the same headdress Theos wore. face paint. You don't suppose...
I am the Ranga of this tribe, and will not hesitate to send your soul through Tangaloa's maw if you threaten my people. The chosen of Ngati is a welcome sight, I say.
Akira, my thanks to you, dear Ranga, though I bring you no omens this day.
You have the gift of our hospitality during this audience. Do not abuse it.
But will our hospitality be returned?
Tekehu, I say we have troubles enough without my people fighting over you.
Akira, just so. I will keep my hands to myself this time.
Mbeta softened his heart against outsiders. Akira, I will hear this one. The Queen sent you to remind us we are vassals. Is that all? Queen, I am thinking you are very free with this meaningless outsider word. Foreigners hold the islands upside down, shaking them to loosen their riches. Onekaza gives them comfort. Akira, these are not the actions of a queen. Bah! Then she never should have let the foreigners take a step onto Deadfire soil. You think the Queen is cunning, but she is on the brink of losing her power. The Kahanka Queen shows her belly so that the enemy will overlook her claws. This is a worthy tactic. Valia and Rawatai are foolish enough to fall for it. Before I agree to Onekaza's terms, I must deal with a pest of my own. Not as large as the trading companies, but nearly as vicious. You are knowing that the purchase of foreign slaves is allowed in the Deadfire? Trading in Huana is a crime that even Onekaza could not ignore. To buy and sell kith is the work of monsters. These slavers hunt the waters around Oreo Kuiki. Like cowards, they shy away from the deeper jungle. They steal my people from their fishing boats and sell them like pigs at auction. Where is Onekaza to stop them? Someone must teach them the meaning of Wahaki vengeance, I say. Could this be true? What say? If those parasites drew their final breaths, I would hear of it. While Onekaza plays at diplomacy, we are the spear in the guts of our enemies. Rawatayan warships circle Crookspur, and the cries of bondage carry across the waves like the song of injured gulls. Tell Onekaza that the Wahaki accept her authority. If the time comes when she needs to show foreigners the breadth of her power, we will be there. The hospitality of the Wahaki is yours. Respect our ways, and cause no trouble.
Take a gander over there.
Come no closer, outsider.
Your Excellency, I come to warn your people. Your presence among these ruins is an affront to the gods. You must remove yourself, lest you face the gods' wrath. The The timeline of the gods is not for mortals to understand. But even their patience shall wear thin, especially after this warning. Your people cling tightly to their history. But where are these designs among your arts? Where is the carved Adra in your wooden huts? These places were not built by the Huana, but by an ancient people from a distant land. I have seen your murals, and I know that you will recognize this. It was my people who built these places, and now I come before you bearing their warning.
Why do you stare so? The Oaxaci show outsiders that we know their deceitful face. My ancestor knew this face well. She recalled its every hateful curve to the Oaxaci histories. We wear the bone-white grimace of our enemies and take power from it. Akira, outsiders know better than to draw close to Oaxaci lands. We leave the symbol of the War Club as we have for generations. A warning, I say. A reminder.
That war club looks like a much older version of the leaden key insignia.
One which goes unheeded. I know only that they clang and clash like foreign names. What say? If those parasites drew the... While Onakaza plays at diplomacy, Rawatayan warships circle Crookspur. Tell Onakaza...
Tell me. I know that look.
That's like what he told the Glanfathans. I'll bet he didn't expect they'd kill him for it. Would love to see the look on his face.
Then the Oaxaci are the painted masks. They've been serving the Leaden Key's interests for 2,000 years without even knowing it. Though not, it seems, in the way Theos intended.
Now that's just wrong.
From what you described, it certainly didn't seem that way. But I'll concede that Theos was wilier than most. Belief is a curious thing. Once, the Oaxaci believed they were guarding themselves against the Inguitans, Theos' people. Yet over time, they became hostile toward all outsiders. Or who they'll be. It's not just that the Wahaki misread Theos' original message. It fundamentally changed them. They went from being a large and well-connected tribe to a much smaller one defined by isolationism. You see all the ninnying I suffer from this lad? Right sure 'tis ratting all around in his noggin. You know me too well. I've been chasing the leaden key, trying to undo the harm they've caused. But what if I'm only making matters worse? Might I be to blame? Have I made a grievous mistake in getting involved? I suppose that's true. It's an intimidating thought, but a heartening one too. Perhaps it was naive to think I could dismantle a 2,000-year-old organization in a single lifetime. But it's worth it to try. The strange thing is, this whole ordeal has given me some sympathy for Theos. Not that I condone his actions, of course. But I can't imagine he thought he'd destroy an entire generation either. Well, not in the beginning, anyway. What I mean to say is, he thought he was doing the right thing. Even at the end. I worry things aren't so simple. Still, perhaps you're right. At any rate, it will be a relief to move forward. It was always too comfortable to leave the hard decisions to others. To simply follow along. I only wonder now what sort of decision you'll have to make when we finally confront Aethys. I don't doubt you. Anyway, thank you. This has lifted a great burden from my shoulders.
Yes?
My sister returns grinning with accomplishment and speaking your name. Well done, outsider.
I would pray louder if it kept outsiders away from Oreo-Kawiki. I say Ruasare would not like it if I denied you hospitality. Poorly. He ventures away from our islands and invites the wrath of the gods, I say. May Ngati devour that outsider construct he dragged back with him. I keep the gods at bay. The tribe balances on the edge of ruin, and my burnt offerings appease those who watch over us. Godlessness raised the Green Man, and the gods will put him back down, I say.
You think Gon's gonna set the final harvest upon us because of Kith's godlessness? Maybe. But ain't no god's gonna stop him.
Akira, this is why Outlanders do not speak the will of the gods for the tribe.
Oh, I'd say that statue has more than its share of God in it.
For what does your crew of misfits address me?
outsider. Unlike Barapo, I do not use this as a term of offense, I say. We do not see many visitors on Oreo Koiki. Those who come, seldom leave. They come asking our Ranga to show her belly and surrender. Instead, she shows them their guts at the end of a spear. Ugh, how he fills our home with the stink of his burnt offerings. A rational mystic burns incense or candles, but Burapo burns koiki, rotten meat, and bundles of hair. Nothing is spared his flame if it appeases the gods.
My scouts tell me that you sail from Oreo Koiki. Do the Wahaki pay the crown obeisance in whatever eccentric form suits them? You have united the Juana with our missing limb. prayer and the wisdom of Kohopa will help steer my next course. I will send for you in time. Speak freely, Herald of Bereth.
They say your pockets jingle with Valian coin. For what do you visit?
What's a bilge swallow?
That's what be a bilge swallow, little lass. And it be a swabby fathom-headed enough to drink from the bilge.
You talk funny, Uncle Seraphin.
You know, lass, each time you call me that, you be aging me 3/2 a year.
Chewing through Cad Nua's foundation long before Aothas finished the job.
Well, hey. Tell me what's on your mind. Not a one. I never knew nothingness could... more like from... No matter... And the crush of the souls of... You need me, I'll be too whoop...